So in today's client story, we are talking about baby P, who was 5 months old when I worked with her and we did an in-home session. So before I started working with her, she had multiple wakings a night and could not figure out how to get herself back down to sleep. Mom had reported that as a newborn, she had been an amazing sleeper, but right around that 4-month mark, they had started to notice the regression and she was waking up multiple times, feeding multiple times a night, and they just really weren't sure what was going on with her. There was this constant back and forth of, is she hungry? Is her stomach not feeling well? So they really didn't know how to respond each and every time she was waking up. In addition, during the day, there were super short naps, and she would only contact nap. So every single sleep situation, baby P needed mom in order to be able to sleep. She might have to put her down and hope for the best because she really didn't know what was going to happen. They had tried to do a different kind of pretty famous sleep training method that was a do-it-yourself, but she had noticed that when she was doing that method that it wasn't personalized enough for them. She was doing everything that it said to do, but she was still having a lot of trouble. She was still having these night wake ups. She was still only being able to contact nap. So she was needed in every single sleep situation and it just wasn't working for them. So that's when they decided to reach out and see if we have someone come in our home, see our daughter, see our sleep space, to be able to help us through the moment by moment replay. Or like, I don't know what the instant word for replay is, then it would make all the difference. And she was right, because there was a huge difference from before we started working with baby P to 2 weeks after. She had made such significant improvements. Mom and dad couldn't even believe it. So when we started working together, mom was actually sleeping on the floor in baby P's room because she was waking up so often. It wasn't even worth it for mom to return back to her bed. So she was really looking to be able to spend more time with her husband because all of her evenings she was sleeping on her newborn's floor from 7 p.m. to, 7 a.m. the next morning, not being able to spend any time with her husband or spend any time for herself. So the first thing that we started working on was bedtime, because I always start with changes at bedtime. And in 2 weeks, we were able to go from waking multiple times a night and needing all naps to be contact naps to being able to put herself down without any tears, sleep 11 to 12 hours straight overnight with no wake ups, and to take 3 consistent naps during the day in her crib. That did not involve mom having to go in 30 minutes in and rock her back to sleep, because that's what was happening before if she attempted any crib naps. So I just want to point out how big of a difference it is. The biggest thing that mom, whose name is Lauren, said that it was just such peace of mind for her to be able to know what to do in the middle of the night situations. There was a lot of second guessing herself of, is she hungry? Is she not feeling well? Because we had some reflux issues, so she just didn't know what to do. But once we could move the sleep out of the way and she knew consistently that she did know how to get herself to sleep and to keep herself to sleep, if anything else did come up, then she knew, okay, now something isn't right. There needs to be more support here, because it's not just that she doesn't know how to get herself to sleep. So if you are in the same situation and feeling like you're just not sure, is it because you don't know how to sleep? Is it because something is wrong? Doing sleep training can be a huge help, because it will just help you eliminate one of those factors so you don't have to think about that one. And the less choices we have to make at 2 a.m., the better. So if you are looking for additional sleep support because you want to have a success story, just like Lauren and baby P, all you have to do is go below to the description. I have a link that is my main services page, so you can find your child's age and then find the package that will work best for them. And I'm so excited to work with you. I cannot wait to help your family get more sleep, and I will see you in my next video.